Hey everyone, thanks for opting in and tuning in to watch the Agent Locator demo of our new lead gen sites. Quite excited about these new sites rolling out. They have an auto text feature as well as an auto prospect match feature as well, which is generally going to assist a lot of realtors with their lead conversions, with reaching out to those leads initially within a timely manner, which can be difficult if you're on the go sometime. So I'm going to take you a run through, show you what it's all about, discuss some pricing, and by all means, if you need assistance or would like to discuss a program that's better suited or is catered to your individual or your team needs, I'd be happy to do so. So just give me a second here. I'm going to go in and share my screen with you so you can see. So these sites here, they are our lead gen sites. So as you can see, they are fairly unbranded. So when somebody comes on here, the information with regard to real estate is limited, or I guess with regard to your brand, not real estate. We have all the real estate stuff on there. They're not heavy sites, they're very light. So what we're doing is we are creating lead gen campaigns through Google pay-per-click, so that when a lead comes or a buyer, potential buyer goes online and they start to search for real estate in the area you service and target, we'll then drive them to this page. Once landing on here, they do have the ability to create their initial search criteria. So whether it's a city or a community, entering their bedrooms, their bathrooms, price points, and so on. Searching for those listings, they will be brought to this page here where the listings are there. They can then click through the listings. Now, as you can see, forced registration appears on the page, which encourages the users to create an account. They can go back. They cannot close that forced registration. As you can see, there's no option for them to opt out. Once a user registers on your website, they are going to receive an email for them to activate their account, which is basically email validation. It includes their login details as well, so that you're kind of sending them some information that may be useful. About 5 minutes after that email is sent, giving them some more time to look at some listings, a text message is going to come directly to their phone. It's going to say, "Thank you for registering on my website, onlocal.ca, and notice that you're looking for listings in Toronto, priced between Is it a townhome you're looking for?" So that encourages conversation. We're finding that a lot of leads are more responsive to an initial text message. As anytime you get a text message, you read it. You know your message got across there. If you call a lead, it's a 50-50 chance. Are they going to screen your call or not? So if you don't get through to them, they may actually screen your call moving forward if you do leave a message right off the hop. So at least we know that they've got the text message. About 16% of the leads that are getting those texts will respond to those text messages. If you follow up, whether it's the same day or a following day or the day 3, you're getting about, or you're achieving about a 50% contact rate with those leads, which is actually pretty decent. So I'm just going to log into my account on here so I can show you around a little bit as to what it looks like when somebody does have an account on here. So it's just loading right here. So what's great about this site as well is your leads have the ability to control their search parameters. So they can go in here, they have their saved searches in here. They can go in and edit their searches based on similar filters that you're going to find on your board. So they can continue to add additional filter items. As you can see, this is a significant number of different features that they can filter through to get that optimized, the listing match that best matches their home search criteria. Of course, as the agent, you do have the ability to jump in and update your search criteria as well, provided that added service through the back end of the website. So with all of Agent Locator sites, what we have is a CRM system. So our CRM system is custom built, and it is developed for the purpose of you to help you manage, nurture, and convert your leads. So let me just get this going here. I had all these filters on here that I need to remove. I should have done that before. All right. So I'm just going to go over here because I know there's a lead in here. So this is our, I guess, the dashboard of the CRM system. So all your leads will go in here. You do get a notification every time you get a lead. You will also get a notification if a lead is active. So an active leads means that they're back on your website or they've looked at a particular listing more than 3 times. So those leads that look at listings more than 3 times, or a specific listing, I should say, it's a great way to follow up and try to convert. There's definitely some interest in a property, typically if you see more than 1 or 2 views. So I'm going to go Carrie here because we see that's changed to made contact. So the system will send that CRM or the SMS or text message right away. So as you can kind of see here, it actually pulls the activity from the website. So it's based off of her search criteria as well as the activities she performed on the site. So in this case, the lead actually opened up and provided some more details about their home search. So in here, whenever one of your clients is looking at listings that you're sending them, you're going to be able to see what they're doing with those listings. So if you're sending a client listings and they look at all their listings, let's say 1 time, 1 time, 1 time, 1 time, 2 times, 5 times. That listing that achieved the 5 times view is definitely a good reason to contact your good reason to try to convert into the next step. So this will continuously increase with the number of listings based off of the listings that any leads are looking at. Now changing the search criteria is something that you will likely do from time to time. So you can edit the existing search, or if this particular lead is maybe looking for 2 different property types or locations, you just want to make sure that they're completely separated. You can add additional searches. Or you can go in and edit their criteria, as mentioned, with the similar features that you're going to find on a lot of real estate boards. So in there, what's cool about this listing feature as well is we took into consideration that sometimes that market is super hot and a listing doesn't last long. So we've set it so that you can actually send your clients or your leads listings up to 3 times a day, which means that it'll pull any new listings that haven't been sent to that lead and send them at 3 different times. That way they're always in tune with any new listings that are coming to the market. So this is a full body new CRM system. So you do have various capabilities within it. So one is email campaigns. You do have the ability to edit existing campaigns that we do have in there. There's buyer and sellers. You also have the ability to create your own campaigns that are unique to you and how you practice your own business. Emails, anytime an email goes out through the system, it will let you know if your leads are opening them or if they're engaged. And engaged means that you included a link in your email and the lead has gone ahead and clicked it. So it'll let you know if that email was clicked. Things like tasks, again, that's important when you're doing time when you're busy. Anyway, tasks for yourself, just little reminders to touch base or whatever it may be if you utilize that service. And of course, if you are doing lead gen, highly recommend that at any task you perform, you leave a note for yourself or you log your call. This will help tremendously when you're picking up with a lead. So let's say, Carrie, you talk to her one day, and let's say it was 2 or 3 weeks after that initial conversation that you got to speak to her again, you can pick up exactly where you left off. Anytime you do log a call, send a text, or send an email, the lead stat section here will update. It allows you to see when the lead came in, when they were last contacted, and how you've been contacted. You can also sort your leads based on this little feature right here, as well as your pipeline will help you to sort your leads into specific pipeline as to where they're currently at. Again, the more information you add in here just allows you to sort your leads essentially down the road. Adding tags is also something that is a custom feature per agent. So these are little tags. These are unique to yourself. You create your own tags depending on how you practice your business. So different things that are going to allow you to sort your leads. Maybe someone you have a newsletter and you want all the people that have signed in up for the newsletter, they get that newsletter tag. Or maybe you work with some seniors and you want to make sure that you have a tag specifically for them because there's someone available that would be fit for a senior. So just different things that you may find useful when trying to sort your leads. So in the CRM system, you will be able to achieve some mass actions, such as mass email, mass text messaging. You can mass assign a task or assign to another agent, different things like that. So in order to do that, you typically need to filter your lead to get to the perfect audience. So you can add additional, various filter items. So whether it is where the lead came from, who the lead holder is, any tags they may have when they're last active, pipeline, all those different things that from time to time utilize. So in here we have the tag. Typically when you're selecting things, there are different options for that. I'm going to select the buyer lead just because I know there's probably a fair number in there. Apply filter. I'm now having all these buyer lead tags. All these people have that buyer lead tag. So I can either select individuals or I can select all 67 people. And then I would just go ahead and find the mass action. So we want to make it as simple as possible for you. Now, depending on the audience that you are looking to target, you may need to add additional filter items from time to time to set that perfect fine-tuned audience. So once you do that, we don't expect you to remember the exact settings. So instead, you can actually save it. So if you save it as one of your personal or even a company, maybe your team, so you want all the team to have that filter, but maybe you want one for yourself. Anytime you come in, then you would just apply one of your filters. And it'll automatically sort your leads based off those preset filter items you added. Now, because this CRM system is custom built, we are continually improving it and making it even better for you. So we rely on you guys, or our clients rather, to give us some insight as to what's going to make this CRM even better. So we have what we call as our collaboration section. So whenever we have enough agents requesting something similar, we put it to vote. So we allow everyone then to vote on those features. So then we know which items to work on next. So obviously the auto street match is going to be one of the features that are being worked on. Things that we are currently working on is a VoIP dialer within the CRM system, as well as adding the auto prospect match and auto text feature to our other websites as well. Now, the auto text feature is actually optional on these sites. So if you're not a fan of auto text, you'd rather have some people that would rather reach out personally the first time around, you can turn it off. But for many, they like it on, but everyone's different. So anytime there has been an update, whether it's a big these are fairly big updates, that's why they go into the voting process, but there are other updates that happen all the time in the CRM. So we'll always let you know of any most recent updates that have occurred, so you can take a look and see if it applies to how you utilize the system. Going into the main page of our CRM system, at AgentLocator, we are very big on training and support. We understand we have a fabulous product if you know how to use it. So we have live webinars running daily, every Wednesdays. So 1 to 2 webinars. You can opt into these, ask questions, and the majority of these webinars will cover like the primary topics that are most commonly asked when it comes to any of these. So whether it's the CRM system, so getting that overview, using a website editor, if you want to learn how to use Kijiji or Facebook to drive traffic to your site, we're going to show you how to utilize those. You do have pre-recorded versions as well. These pre-recorded versions, they're great for people that don't want to stick to a specific time for a webinar, or if you're, you just bring it on your own time. Now, since sometimes not everyone is tech savvy, we do understand that. So we do offer one-on-one training as well. The one-on-one training is available for those who have actually opted into a webinar and still need additional help afterward. There is no charge for that, but if we offered one-on-one training to everyone, we need quite a bit of staff to accommodate that. So we encourage the webinars because most of the items you're looking to do or achieve will be answered in those webinars generally. So let's just go into costs here for these lead gen sites so that you have a general overview. If you are interested in more information, do email me. I'd be happy to send you over price lists, things like that. So you do have a one-time setup fee with these One Local sites. It is $199. That's a one-time fee, not yearly or anything like that. You do have a monthly reoccurring cost of $59.95, all in Canadian dollars, by the way. So the $59.95 covers your hosting, the CRM system, that full training and support, as well as you have access to a landing page creator. So if you want to create some landing pages to do Facebook campaigns or whatever it is that you're wanting to drive traffic to, you can utilize that. So on top of that, you will need to perform a lead gen campaign with AgentLocator in order to utilize one of these websites. So our lead gen campaigns start at $300 a month, and that's broken into two sections. One is our $99 management fee, as well as the $200 ad spend. Our prices do change depending on what you're looking to spend, but again, that's something I'd be happy to discuss with you. We can, but don't recommend, a little bit lower than $300. And why we don't recommend doing it is we break your budget on Google into a daily ad spend. So if we do that and we're breaking it in half, you're looking at spending just over $3 a day on your lead gen. Can't even buy a Starbucks for $3 a day, so you can't really expect that if you're running an ad campaign, that's going to do very well for you. So we encourage at least 300 and up to make the most of these systems, and so that you're satisfied in getting a fair number of leads into your system to work with. So that's about it. That about wraps up the, I guess, demo here of the new sites in the CRM system. If you have any questions or whatnot, feel free to email me at Crystal, which is the CRYSTAL, at agentlocator.ca. I'd be happy to help or set up an appointment with you to discuss your individual goals and needs. Thanks for tuning in.